Good Monday night, everybody. We're on the verge of a major storm for some. A lot of uncertainty exists. It's going to come down to the wire. This is one of the harder storms you're ever going to see to predict because there's still a spread with where the low pressure is going to form off the coast. But let's take a quick look. This is my forecast. I'm sticking with it. I don't like to change things around. I tried to key in on the warmer boundary layer with the 1 to 3 along the coast. And the 3 to 6, I'm depending on a little bit of wraparound precipitation, hit those numbers in some of the higher areas of western Connecticut, etc. But there's that epicenter over the Berkshires, Catskills into the southern Greens. I think that looks good. Here's our storm right now. Our upper low is sitting out here over Ohio. We have explosive convection with the surface low off the coast of Virginia. This is going to swing in and pivot this low around. The question is going to be, where does the low want to come around? Does it want to develop more to the east, more to the west? I think it develops a little more to the west. And I think some of these models are still feeding back on pushing this low too far to the east. So I'll tell you what that means. Here's our radar. You can see the surface low, good convection off the ocean. Here's our upper level low. This is going to continue to explode and develop tonight, and eventually more cold air will come in. I'm going to show the NAM model from 12Z, which is this afternoon, because I think it's the closest to my idea right now. So as you can see, as the time we get to early in the morning, 1 a.m., you can see snow is breaking out. Our low's starting to develop off the coast, more defined. Warm boundary layer, meaning it's going to be raining in a lot of these lower lying areas initially. Not until the storm really winds up, where that upper low comes in and captures it, you're going to start to see that cold air funneling on the backside. So this is by the time we get to tomorrow morning. You can see a big low off the coast. Again, this model's more west than some others. Some models are pushing this more east. But I really like what this looks like here. Heavy snow continues over the mountains of Massachusetts, Hunter Mountain, etc. And then by the time we get to later tomorrow afternoon, you can just see this thing wrapping around the Gulf of Maine, pulling in all types of moisture into Maine, into Vermont, New Hampshire. And then this residual moisture below it, I think this is where you can get that 1 to 3 inches on the back end in places like southern Connecticut, southern New York State, maybe northwestern New Jersey. So that's why I'm not changing it there. The Poconos is tough. You might be right on the edge here. There is bust potential there, but 6 to 12 inches, if you can get 6, will hit. So we'll see what happens there. But it's warm, guys, and that's why I like this national blend of models, because it shows the orographic or the elevation features so well. The coast, very little snow. New Jersey, there's New Jersey Highlands right here. There's the highest point outside of High Point in Highland Lakes right there. And you can see the Berkshires, you can see the Green Mountains, you can see the upslope potential. I think this is doing a great job, and it looks good based on my forecast, so I'm a little biased, obviously. But I think this is how things are going to verify. I think the storm is going to form a little more east and get pulled in versus other models that are pushing it more out. As you can see with the European, it has all kind of feedback, in my opinion, with this more of an inverted trough. So stay tuned. It's going to be now casting. It's going to be a lot of fun to track next 24 hours.